Okay, and another injury. Bayley. I know you've heard about this.
I did hear about this. I believe she was injured. I don't know if it was mandatory, but there was company training before they go back out on the road. And she got hurt. She tore her ACL?
Yes. And she's going to be out 9 months, so that puts into question next year's WrestleMania after she got jacked around on this year's WrestleMania. I feel so bad for this girl because she's an all-around team player. She can work, she can heel, she can talk. You can tell she's got her shit together, and they make her train. She's the last person that needed to be training. God damn it. Developmental is one thing, but when somebody reaches the point where they know what they're doing to the level that she does, I could understand if she'd been off with an injury for some number of months or for some reason had not been in the ring, but she's been wrestling. It's only once or a week or whatever it is for television, but goddamn, the old saying of the boys, you've only got so many bumps on your bump card. Once you know how to take the flat back bump, except for just keeping up your timing, like I said, coming back from some long layoff and getting in the ring and fiddle fucking around, why do they have people that have been in the mix and been on television and can obviously stay in shape in the gym? They've got plenty of time to do that. Why are they Bayley's the last one? Why don't they bring the AEW roster in and train them? They need mandatory training. Bayley didn't need to be training. Now they have training sessions before they go out on the road. So take some bumps before you go out and take bumps.
That's one of those things about the Performance Center. I always wondered, you want everyone to be healthy, you want everyone to be in shape, and I really wondered how beneficial it was to have this one facility where everyone is not only training, but being monitored while they train. And you have to look a certain way, to make WWE happy. And I don't know, I just think that has nothing to do with what skills you really need to get over, and actually have people care about you. So, it's just, I think they focus too much on this shit. It's too much on what the guy's arms look like and how much he can lift. Who gives a shit? Like, just let them be wrestlers.
Well, but again, I understand training, developmental training. Obviously, we operated OVW. There is a need to replicate the experience, not only the experience, but the repetition that guys used to get by just getting a job where they were in the preliminaries, jerking the curtain every night, but working in a territory where they were working 6 days a week, and if not more, and 25 times a month, if not more. TV, a couple matches the same day. That was how you got your shit together, and that was how you trained. You were training in front of people. It's just if you had to be good enough to be in front of people to begin with to get that opening match spot, but then you got your training in front of people, in front of crowds, and repetition night after night in front of guys that were in the ring with guys that were better than you, more experienced than you, whatever. And that was your training, because there were no developmental programs. There were very few, if any, wrestling training programs, except if Gagne would have his camp, or Eddie Graham might break some people in, or individual guys, whatever. Well, now there aren't that many shows or that many places or that many people to run shows that you would want guys to be on that were under contract to you to learn. So instead, we had to come up with developmental. But in OVW, yes, there were regular wrestling classes, but especially, a guy like Rip Rogers running those, he's not going to have guys taking bump after bump after bump for no reason. Or Les Thatcher's not going to have people taking bump after bump after bump. That was a big, I would say, gripe, bitch, complain about Bill DeMott and or the power plant in WCW in the 90s where, with Sergeant Parker, where they would just have guys taking bumps and bumps and bumps. OVW's classes were a few days a week, but the guys also were working in front of people every Wednesday night at television, every Friday and Saturday night spot shows. Sometimes we had the Tuesday night church gym downtown as a practice show, or the flea market on Sunday once a month. And again, I didn't encourage guys to, at the flea market in front of 100 people, to go out there and goddamn, try to have the main event at fucking WrestleMania. It was 8 or 10 minutes for them to go out and entertain those people and work on their timing and work on their matches and practice some shit and don't get hurt. Because we were giving them clear parameters about, this is a show that you're not going to get hurt on. This is for experience. It ain't the Louisville Gardens. Then you take a chance. It ain't Six Flags for television. WWF office going to see it. Then take a few chances. But the talent knew what kind of shows they were on and where they could just make the people happy and where they needed to, to try to expand their repertoires. I don't understand sending talent, in this case a girl, but any of the talent out there that have still been keeping in shape in the gym and still have access to practice rings at TV and still have been working at least once a week, and now they're going to go out on a house show tour and you want them to go and fucking take bumps and etc. before that. I don't know. But anyway, hopefully she'll come back quicker because she got jacked. Why did they just, from a top star, they just jacked her around to an annoying peripheral character on this year's WrestleMania? Remember, she was just trying to go around and insert herself in between Titus O'Neil and Hulk Hogan, who had such wonderful charisma. They should have been together. They should have been the next Laurel and Hardy. Anyway, you know what the thing about Bayley and Walter and all the rest of these guys and girls is, Brian, is that they would feel better and probably perform better, not if they overwork themselves, but instead if they get a good night's sleep.
That's right.
Don't you agree?
Completely.
And folks, I can tell you how you can get the best sleep of your life. I've been talking about how much I've been enjoying my sleep over the last year and a half, not only because of my schedule for once, that I'm able to sleep in my own bed at regular hours without being deprived of sleep for days at a time on road trips, etc., or at the mercy of these hotel beds that feel like a sack of dirty golf balls. Folks, the Helix sleep mattresses are like floating in a cloud. It's even better than Timothy Leary's acid. I'm telling you, it's like floating in a cloud. And you don't even have to lick these or swallow them. You can just order them on the internet and they will be delivered to your door. Folks, the Helix sleep mattress is matched to your body type and sleep preferences to find the perfect mattress for you. You just go to Helix, Helix, HelixSleep.com, and you take a quiz. It takes about 2 minutes. And basically, you tell them how you like to sleep, on your side, on your back, on your stomach, whether you like soft, medium, or firm. They have mattresses that are great for cooling you down if you sleep hot, a mattress for plus-size people. You just give them the answers to these simple questions, and they match you up with the product that most closely resembles what you want in a mattress. And then, since you're at HelixSleep.com, if you /JCE, use that JCE, they're offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for just our listeners, because they love us and we love them. It's got a 10-year warranty. You get tried out for 100 nights risk-free. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will love it. And it comes delivered to your door in a compact box that you can take to the location you want this giant mattress, and you can easily unbox it and set it there, and then boom, and it go poof, it comes to life, and it's amazing. It's actually mind-blowing, which goes back to that Timothy Leary stuff I was talking about. Don't take LSD, folks. Sleep on a Helix Sleep mattress. HelixSleep.com/JCE. Up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. HelixSleep.com/JCE. Sleep in a cloud.